It'll make up your mind.
All right.
Dude, I swear, fucking Justin Bieber is the new age Michael Jackson.
Is he?
Yeah. Just, famous from a young kid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Never had a childhood. And he's just,
I think he did have a childhood.
No.
Why?
He became famous very young, just like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but he got to do, the difference between Michael Jackson is that his dad forced him into a Jackson 5 group.
Yeah, and Justin Bieber's dad made him shit in a bucket and fight paparazzi.
It's a classic.
It's a classic dad move.
I know.
Would you, because you would hate paparazzi if you were famous.
Yeah.
You think that
you would love them. You'd be anything they ask you to do, you would do to them.
Yeah. Any ego stroking for me is just like,
yeah, second. Yeah, I'll do whatever.
I hate this fucking.
Why does it bother you?
I hate it.
Why?
I hate it.
It's just charges my phone.
Yeah, it makes me so angry. But you think that you would ever fight paparazzi?
No,
you just you'd be like
I
one
would
of those
just
people.
ignore them.
No, you'd be that person that get caught after a long time of being famous or something. You'd be like, don't you realize I'm out with my family right now? Is not a good. And
I would probably be like that.
You would be that guy, which is so cringe and weird.
Why is that weird?
Because here's me. Oh, you guys want me to do whatever famous?
I'll make my kid dance.
Oh, I'm viral. Oh, you want me to say whatever line it is that they want me to say?
I would never do that.
I'd do that forever and ever, and then one day they'd catch me at a wrong time, and not even go off on a rant like that. Just start swinging. Flip a switch.
Say the N word a couple times.
Maybe. No. Yeah, I would. I'd be that flip a switch guy. I just flip the switch. Yeah, you would.
He's
just
normally so nice, and then he beat all our asses.
And we just kept on coming, and every person that more paparazzi would come up to take pictures of me beating the shit out of paparazzi, and then I beat the shit out of those guys until it was just a never-ending circle, kind of like those 12-year-olds that just kept on coming to get their ass beat by me.
Amen, brother.
They come in waves.
That's a fun little story that you didn't know it existed. You didn't realize, you had parts of it in your head, but you were completely, those memories just didn't exist as they were happening for you.
Yes.
I had to piece the story together through people who were there.
Yeah.
And
videos, Snapchats too.
I mean, the way it starts for me is that I'm in my hot tub hanging out with a couple of my friends. Mm-hmm. I didn't go to this festival called Summerfest downtown. Yes. And I just get a call from you saying, "Can you come pick me up? I'm going to kill myself."
No,
that's how it starts.
I think that it starts off with me saying, "Can you come pick me up?" And you're like, "No, we've been drinking." And I was like, "If you don't come pick me up, I'm going to jump in front of a bus." I'm going to get right.
So
I think
that really made me laugh hard.
Yes, you start laughing hysterically,
and I assume it's about the girl that you've been in love with forever.
Yes.
So we come pick you up, and I got a playlist for you set. Of just all sad music. In the drive there, I have the music set. We're making the playlist for it because I was like, oh, he's just sad.
Yes.
So then I pick you up, and it seems like the memories of what happened were gone. You were just like, I don't know, everybody fucking hates me.
Yeah, because the only thing that I knew when you came to pick me up was because I was texting people. Yeah. And I was like, they were like, why did you do that? And so then I interpreted that as they just fucking hate me, man.
Yeah, so I'm just unaware completely. You're just like, yeah, everybody just fucking hates me. I don't know. I'm about to kill myself, whatever.
Yeah.
From the walk from picking you up in the festival to my car, we switched clothes.
Yes.
We changed shirts or
we're
whatever.
A little bit different size.
Yeah. So we have a little goofy time. We get you into the car. I start playing sad music and I'm making fun of you a little bit. And you said, you just screamed, you're like, fuck, or whatever. And you threw your cell phone in the car and it ricocheted across all the walls.
Yes.
And then you're just really upset. So I was like, man, the sad music really hurt his feelings.
Yeah. So
that night passes and I'm just like, that's weird. I don't know.
You know what? So I know this stuff because you told me. But where did I even go after it? Did I go to your house or
Maybe I took you home. I don't remember.
Did you take me? Yeah, maybe.
So then I pieced together from a girl who was there what had happened.
Yes.
And apparently, the girl that you were in love with, you saw either dancing with another guy, one of our friends, or made out with one of them. I don't remember.
Yeah.
So that set you
Maybe
off.
she just brushed up against guy. Who knows?
I know. That set you off to be really angrily.
Very pissed.
So you went to our friend Alec and you said, point one out, knock one out.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, this guy. So you threw a guy off a bench. And this guy didn't do anything.
I'm just like the worst person. Like,
So then you said to him, another. And you point to another guy and you throw him off the bench.
yes.
This ensues a brawl,
Yeah.
which you and a bunch of our friends have to take on these kids, which if people don't know, Summerfest is housed to many high schooler kids.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of grown men in their 20s, 21.
We were like 20, 21.
And you're fighting like 17-year-olds,
18-year-olds,
18-year-olds. So you guys get into a brawl, you jump off the bench,
Yes.
you just start going.
Yeah.
Knocking people out left and right.
A lot of people didn't even know that it was happening for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know how it all adds up because so a part that I remember is like pushing 3 kids, but not like off the bench.
Yeah.
There was like a point where like, you know how like you get shoulder checked or
Yeah.
whatever when you're walking through. One part that I remember is I got shoulder checked, so I shoved a kid.
Yeah.
And then like his friend was like, yo, what the fuck? And I shoved him too. And then it like the person got back up and like got in my face, and as he got in my face, I punched him. I remember that. I remember that's how one of them started, and I was like, I knocked him down with the punch, I got on top of him, and from what I hear from other people was they saw me on top of a person punching them, and he said, James is fighting. So then like a bunch of people just jump off the
our
bleachers.
friends
Yes.
start getting into this brawl, and because you guys are much bigger and older than them, you wipe the floor
No,
with
we're
them.
like 3 years old. Like,
So-
if it was like, if
I
we
want
were
to
in
mention.
high school-
I want to mention a key point. You said when one of them starts. That means that after this one concludes and you guys are the victors,
Yes.
somehow you start another brawl
Well, because
with even younger children.
After I beat the shit out of these kids, everybody went, James, 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 and everybody
Let's start
started,
again. So then you find a
Steve
bunch of
Aoki-
13. They're
Steve
13
Aoki
years
was
old. They're
on-
12 years old. You guys start fighting children.
No, it's
They
crazy
are
because-
11 years old.
Because I'm fighting, and Steve Aoki's on stage going, shout out to James, who just won his first match of the night.
Any more
We
challengers?
got any more challengers?
Look at those 8-year-olds. So you guys.
A few babies show up, and I'm just punting toddlers.
So-
at this point, like I kick. I'm not even making this up. 9-month-old baby, I kick it 30 yards, which is pretty good. I mean, if you kick a football 30 yards, not that much. 9-month-old toddler, 30 yards.
People
fun.
might think this is a joke. This isn't. No, there's no sarcasm here.
There is sarcasm.
Then one of the fathers of the babies that you were punting. This is
No,
real.
This is real. Yes.
This is real. The father goes, "Hey, aren't you guys like embarrassed about this? Like you guys are adults. Like you're beating the shit out of like 11-year-olds." And you go,
No,
"Shut the
that's
fuck
not-
up before I kill you in front of your child and your wife."
That's exaggerated. What it was
You did tell this guy I'm gonna
no,
fucking kill you.
No, what was said
In front of your
verbatim
wife and kids.
was, hey, you should be embarrassed of yourself. I said, do you want your child to see you get your ass beat? and then
After I beat your kid's ass, I'll beat your fucking ass.
nobody brought up me
After the
beating up
sec-
kids because they were. It's not like these.
They
funny.
are children.
It's funny to
They
say children.
They are children because it's Summerfest. Children
It's
go
funny to say
Summerfest.
children.
They are
These
children.
kids were like the same age as us.
Okay, so after you beat up these 11-year-olds, our friends are finally like, we have to stop beating up children. We're done.
Now bring on the adults.
And
So I
then-
started trying to beat up adults.
And then they go, why did you do this? And that's where you go, everybody fucking hates me.
nobody wants me here.
Because you don't remember fighting all these kids.
Which is funny that like I instantly forgot that the fights happened.
Nobody was mad at you for doing the fights. They were just confused
I
why
was
you
trying
did
to
it.
like take my watch off and
So
throw it.
you
So, like,
you interpreted it as everybody fucking hates me,
Yeah.
and you were like, I didn't even do anything, and you had just beat the shit out of 11-year-olds.
yeah. So like I started these fights. Clearly was just me being an asshole and like upset.
An asshole?
And I
You were a sociopath to do
I
that.
completely flip it to, man, my friends are, and I think I even messaged Trill. Like one of my messages was like, you guys just are not, you guys never have my back. And he goes, what? Like we just fought like a bunch of people for you.
You guys have never had my back.
The best part about this too, and it's something that gets slept on, is we're in the middle of this crowd, and we're like, because we got there early that day.
Yeah.
We had like good seats to where like we could see Steve Aoki, like the biggest like concert that day, and did all these brawls, 3 different brawls or whatever, and everybody got away with it.
Yeah.
Nobody got in trouble.
No, just a bunch of children lost their lives that night.
There was a couple bodies, but it allowed us to see better because we stood on top of their fucking loser asses and just piled up the bodies.
And that's why when we say one day he might just beat the shit out of all these paparazzis, it doesn't come from a nowhere place. That isn't made up.
Yeah,
that comes from deep within him, and I don't know what it is.
Which, because like I fought that night though, it gave you also this false sense of security for a while.
Well, it was also our gang of friends were going on brawls. Like our biggest friend, who's like 6'9".
No, because you were doing this just with me.
No, I would do it in front of with everybody.
No, there was 3 times downtown where it was like me, you, and Omar.
Okay.
And you would just shoulder check people.
All right. Well, if I was hammered, I'm not gonna I wasn't gonna move out of people's way.
Yeah.
I would just like walk firm, straight, and if I bumped into people, that was whatever.
Yes.
It never caused any fights, but I was definitely an antagonizer.
Yes.
No, yeah.
But this didn't just happen with you. My brothers also did it for a bit, where they were like, they were just, I don't know. We went to Summerfest not that long after, and like,
we run this place. Children, watch out.
I forgot
we're coming in.
I forgot what happened. Where like somebody was dancing. I think they might have been dancing with like somebody in front of us, and like
your brother said, "We'll knock them out for you."
And no, and I just like, I don't know. I just remember that whole Summerfest was just like, after that brawl, it just, everybody wanted to fight.
I never wanted to fight, but
when
I wasn't.
When you were drunk, you did want to antagonize.
But I was ready to, start fights.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be in the fight, but I was ready to go if we needed to.
Yes. So that was a crazy Summerfest. I was very, like, legitimately, that day is pieced together for me, which is crazy how hammered I got, because like, the issue was it was middle of my like losing weight. So I was down like 60 pounds or something at the time.
So you thought you were a slugger.
Knew that I was a slugger. I knew that I was throwing haymakers. But I just like was drinking like I would normal. That entire summer I was just like blacking out left and right because I was just losing weight and not eating. Like I'd eat 1 meal a day, sometimes 1 meal every 3 days. So like I'd be like on a 3-day fast and just be like, oh yeah, let's fucking kill a bottle of fucking Fireball.
Patron.
Yeah.
Patron was more that era.
No, I did because the girl that I was talking to loved Fireball.
Fireball? Oh, okay.
That night was strictly Fireball. We killed a bottle of Fireball between the two of us.
Is there anything else you want to talk about before we get into your day yesterday?
I got a big week coming up.
Okay, we can talk about this. Is the official 1-day podcast before Shadowlands for World of Warcraft.
I woke up at 6 a.m. today.
Were you excited, or you just happened to wake up that early?
I fell asleep at like 8:30 yesterday, so naturally I was going to wake up earlier. But I woke up because I knew that there was a bunch of shit that I still needed to do yet. So I got a bunch of prep done, going over spreadsheets, going over a bunch of shit for World of Warcraft Shadowlands. Right now, if you look on my monitor, I have spreadsheets open and shit. Just like,
what are the spreadsheets for?
Everything that I need to get done and accomplish in the next.
How do you
2
know
weeks.
The stuff that's out before it comes out?
There's beta.
So there, have you played the beta?
No, I was not allowed. So the issue is
because you got banned.
I'm trying to get like my guild is pushing for top 50 US, which is just like very good. But the issue is I wasn't allowed to test beta at all, even though every person that's like at my skill level for the most part, because if you get this achievement, which is killing the last boss, they typically, if you get that before beta invites go out, they invite you. You're like automatically invited because you're known as like a high-end raider.
Yeah.
I did that, but they didn't send it to me because I got banned.
Yeah.
So I wasn't able to test anything, but there's like a lot of theory crafters out there. So pretty much most information is out there.
Yeah.
Like everything's out there already. Everything's been done. and tested, so like people know what's good. They have like simulations and shit that they run, so they know what's best. But yeah, so I
Did you take this week off of work?
No, I could not.
That sucks.
We have a COVID scare.
Oh, right.
At my work, where 3 of our employees.
It would have been a good week to take off. Also, Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Are you taking a break off on Thanksgiving?
What do you mean?
Are you gonna do anything on Thanksgiving? Are you gonna stop playing the game?
No.
You also don't have to do anything for family for Thanksgiving.
I don't think. Yeah.
Are you coming with me Friday to my family Thanksgiving?
I think so. Yeah.
You're gonna do that. Mm-hmm. You're gonna take off a Friday.
Maybe.
Yes, you've already changed your mind, huh?
It's very up in the air. I feel like I should.
My parents already expect you to back out.
Do they?
Yeah.
You told them that?
Well, I was like, "Is James coming?" And I was like, "I don't." And my mom was like, "Yeah, that's just how that guy is, huh?
Yeah.
He'll just change his mind."
Well, I mean, I don't know. The issue is it's been very unlucky going by your parents' house, because although I'm a person that does back out of things.
Yeah.
A lot of it has lined up this way, and you do know this, is that every time that you go to your parents, including this weekend that's coming up, technically, I'm always on call.
You're not on call this week.
I'm on call this next week.
Why? Even third Thanksgiving?
Because we only have 3 employees.
Man.
I mean, if Jim tests negative in the next couple days,
yeah, then he's on call.
Then he's on call. But it's like, I have to hope for that.
That blows.
Yeah, so it's kind of unfortunate.
He might test negative.
Who knows? Yeah, it's possible.
He probably wants to keep getting tested, doesn't he? Doesn't he want to work? That guy loves working.
Yeah, I called him the other night, or he called me because I had like a call to run. And like normally he sits on the phone in general, like for a long time, because he's like a guy that likes to talk. Yeah. This time it sounded like he was literally talking to me, like about not like because of this, but like it. You know when you talk to somebody and you're like, me in particular, you go, wow, this guy has nothing to do and he's just bored.
Yeah.
That's how it was with him. It seemed like he was just like shooting the shit with me solely because he like was so bored of being in the house.
Yeah.
This is a guy that works 12 hours to 16 hours a day.
He likes it.
7 days a week. Yes. I mean, when I first started working with him, he was like, I hate when people call me a workaholic, this and that. But he's always been like known as that.
Yeah.
And he like, I don't know, he's never changed. He's just a person that loves working, and he got COVID, so he's been at home, still trying to get a hold of him during work hours.
Yeah,
I'll like try to call, and it's just like his wife picks up. Mm-hmm. Like I can't get a hold of him because he's just like running around the house doing shit.
Yeah,
like fixing up his house, which is just, it's like, dude, if I got COVID, you know what I'd be doing? Jerking off 4 times a day, fucking on the computer.
You'd probably be excited to have COVID.
I mean,
this week,
I'd be a little. If I had COVID this week, I'd be pretty pumped. Yes, I was kind of hoping that my test came back positive just for that. Not even kidding. I was like, please give me COVID. God, just strike me with a little, not like a big amount of COVID. Because
let's think about the percentages of our friends who got COVID, which is a lot, and that'll get into your day. Yeah. It didn't really affect many of them like crazy.
Yes.
What are the chances it affects you like that? You might. What if you probably go on a ventilator or something?
Yeah, because that's what I was also thinking too. Is that too many people have been getting off easy.
Yeah, you're probably gonna be the one with ventilator.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the ventilator.
Yeah.
I don't think so though. I have a very solid immune system, even though I'm very unhealthy.
Yeah. I mean, if we want to talk about your unhealthiness, I never really put it into. It never really quantified how much you poop and how often it is. To the point where like we run out of toilet paper so quickly. You're always in the bathroom. Like I never realized it was like that. Has it been like this your entire life?
It's moving in here.
What?
So this is the issue. I've talked about this before, I think. One, it's a lot easier for me to poop here because I don't have to go upstairs. So like if I have to fart or something, I'll just go on the toilet.
Just fart?
No. And so that's why it's just like at Neil's house, I did poop like a decent amount, and I always use a lot of toilet paper. Just like whenever I poop, I don't know why. It's just like a never ending. I'll just wipe and wipe and wipe.
But also like
and wipe
there's like
and wipe.
There's like paper particles that like.
See, why
does that happen?
I don't think I know how to wipe.
You definitely don't.
Because do you like wipe and wipe?
No.
You just do one wipe and then
one or two, and then I'm done and I'm cleared.
Well, I get that, but what I'm saying is, I'll take toilet paper sometimes and just like keep.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
Don't do that.
So I wipe once and then fold it or something.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know how, well, like, you
That's
have to
crazy what you're
realize
doing.
I was taught to wipe like this.
That's a lie.
Adam to this day still wipes like that.
You guys,
My brother,
you guys have fucking issues.
my brother, and like, I don't know if I.
You
like,
can do that, but girls can't do that
Yeah.
because it goes in our fucking cooters.
Yeah. And it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
You like, you can start pooping from your vagina then.
Yeah, that, and then you also can get pregnant like that,
Yeah.
and that's how black. Just kidding.
But so I also developed. I don't know if I actually do have it. I think I do. Is IBS, which whenever I have like anxiety or something, I'll poop. So like if I'm like feeling,
I
like,
get that too. I think everybody does.
If I get, but like my dad at a young age, if I was like, hey, Dad, I'm not feeling too good, I don't want to go to school, he'd be like, take a poop. And then I'd have to take a poop. He'd wait for me to poop. And he goes, how do you feel now? And then like, that's when I'd make my determination. Like if I,
What?
If I stubbed my toe and I was like, Dad, my fucking toe hurts, I think I broke my toe.
Take a shit.
Take a shit, son. And then he goes, is your toe broken now? And I'd be screaming in agony. Yes.
That's not real. You guys, your family has an issues.
If I had a headache, take a shit, son. Take an ibuprofen, and I like ibuprofen for everything. I'd fucking pop. I'd be 7 years old popping 4 ibuprofens.
That's very weird.
4 ibuprofens, taking a shit, and he'd be like, "Do you feel better now?"
Yeah.
Oh, then take a shower. And then if after the shower, shit, and ibuprofen, how do you feel? I'm feeling a bit better. You're going to school.
That's very.
And I'd have like strep throat.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd go to school just with strep throat.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah, you have to work on your. And also, like, here's the dumb story that I've heard 1,000 times about how, for whatever reason, you had diarrhea, and this is the reason why you don't fart anymore.
That's not the reason. You just keep on saying that, and you've said that multiple times.
That's not the reason why you don't fart?
No.
Why don't you fart?
Just because I don't want to shit my pants.
Yeah, but isn't it because you...
No.
It's not because of that story?
You've said that like...
You've said it
No.
That's why you don't...
You've said that. You've only...
That's not true?
You've said that about twice.
That's not true. You're telling me that because of the time you...
That story is in and of itself completely different.
Okay.
So one morning I woke up, and when I go, I took my morning piss, which I like just pulled down my pants to my ankles or whatever, fucking ass out, and I like peeing. And naturally, when you pee, you like it loosens up your fucking butthole, and it makes you fart. So I go to like squeeze out a fart. It's not fart. It's shit. It's orange fucking hot Cheeto shit. And I'm like, oh no. And I turn to go sit down, and I'm just spraying fucking everything. Like fucking Chester the Cheeto monster. Yeah. Just everything's orange. Fucking, it's looking like Nickelodeon.
That's why
slime
I thought
time.
You never...
It's like Nickelodeon slime time, but with orange slime. And I'm just shitting everywhere.
So that's why I thought you only fart on the toilet.
No, I've just...
You've never said that.
I've never equated those two together. You have like on 2 times. Every single time that you say it, I always correct you. You kept on...
So that's not true.
And you'll always like try to like 2 of the... Like those 2 times.
So you don't...
You try to bait me into it, and you'd be like, so tell them like the story why you don't fart.
So you
and
don't...
I'd be like, they're not... And I've told you both times.
So you don't... You fart only on the toilet because you're scared of shitting your pants?
Yeah, I just don't want to.
What do you mean?
My boss is a person that I've known my entire life.
That's fine.
I've witnessed him shit himself like 10 times.
How many times have you shit yourself?
Never.
How many times have I shit myself?
Never. I mean, have you?
No. You can just fart.
No. Because here's the thing, is when I fart, sometimes I have to wipe after.
Why?
There's just like, it like ends up being fucking wet.
That's fucking crazy.
I don't have a good diet for farting, dude.
You have a fine diet.
Pizza.
Stop eating pizza. Aren't you going to do your diet? Wasn't that this week?
It was supposed to be.
We have all that turkey in there.
Yeah, it's still just going bad again.
I know. Why do we keep buying it?
Because I'm going to. When I hit the gym, going to diet.
Are you going to sign up for the gym?
This is weird timing.
When are you signing up?
Shadowlands and fucking... it sucks because although it is so cliche to join the gym on the first. It's like the best time.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Why?
I mean, because
everybody goes in the gym.
Because you have this like 6 month long span or whatever, where you don't have holidays or like any obligations to eat. If I start a diet right now, I have Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. 3 days where I'm just going fucking pig out and drink my ass off.
I'm not opposed to this. The diet. I never said to do the diet. You're the one who wanted to do the diet.
You just want to work out.
I just want to work out. The issue is that we keep buying this ground turkey that you're never going to make.
Yes.
So we're going to have to throw that out again.
Yeah.
Who are you kidding? You don't have to just eat not out all the time. And like we've cooked stuff that like maybe it's not the healthiest thing.
Okay, you can't say that we've cooked stuff because everything that you cook is doused in a stick of butter.
Yeah.
Every single thing.
Yeah, that's fine for you. That's good for you.
Yeah, I know.
We've made chicken without butter.
Oh yeah, there was that one night that we ate chicken after I had drinking the entire day and was hammered by like 2 p.m.
Yeah, maybe that's part of the diet issue too.
Yeah, I mean, but outside, yesterday I drank a couple beers and just didn't get hammered.
Yeah, there you go.
That was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
Sure, but we still had pizza.
We did have pizza.
A lot of pizza.
Yeah. I mean, that was my only meal that I ate that day.
Oh, that's healthy too. Okay, so for the past, I don't know, how long have we been living here? 2 months? You've been really anxious without me. You get lonely.
No.
And you're upset that we don't get to hang out anymore.
Since we've moved in here, we don't like, other than this
we're hanging out.
We're
hanging out right now.
And that's what I hate. This is what you take as hanging out.
Why is this not hanging out?
This is all we do.
Okay.
Together.
And then Monday we hang out.
We did that twice now.
3 times.
2 times.
2 times.
So
there you go.
One time you couldn't even you were like, oh my god, I need her here now. We got till 5.
It was 3:30.
We need to, otherwise I'm going to cum my pants. That's what you were saying. You were like, we have till 5:30, otherwise I'm going to fucking cream myself.
So you get so upset if we don't hang out.
Here's the thing. I'm your best friend. You're a good friend of mine. We used to talk every single day.
We still do talk pretty regularly.
Half the time I come home and you're already gone.
Yeah.
And more than half the time. And if you are here, it's like I'm like an intruder on conversations most of the time. So like I'm not able to be a part of the conversations. The one time that we did hang out, also the same thing happened. We like had Halloween and you just were like, because we live together now, I think that you get it like, oh, well, James like lives with me now. So like, I don't have to like hang out with him or talk to him. So when we invited people over that entire day, like you said we hung out that day. You just talked to like our other friend the entire time. And like, I wasn't like a part of it because you guys.
You got really upset about it. I didn't even notice you were getting as upset until you spit on me.
Yeah. You ignored me a lot that day, like continuously. So I was just like, okay, well, like whatever. And then finally, like one day we did have like a time where I was like, I asked you because for some reason you need like plans made with you.
Yeah. I can't just like hang out the day of.
Which is just annoying to me.
Well, it's because I have so many people that usually I'm hanging out with. I'm hanging out with my girlfriend. I'm hanging out with the people today where you play Yu-Gi-Oh!
But the
or
issue
with
is,
Beth and Tyler.
With the girlfriend, it's not plans. It's just if you don't have plans, you're expected to hang out.
Right.
So that's it.
Yeah.
It's not that you're so like, me like asking you the day of should just be like, okay, well, I have plans now, so I can't hang out today. But in reality, it's just, oh no, sorry, because I didn't have plans.
Well, if I didn't
24 hours ago, I'm obligated to hang out.
Right, because I'm like, okay, my day's clear tomorrow. Let's do this thing that we're doing.
Yes.
Right. So then the plans get made with the girlfriend, and then the day of, you go, hey, you want to hang out? But it's like I'm already talking to my girlfriend. So then I have to go, sorry, I've changed day of, and now it's like, now I'm upset with her. Or she's upset with me.
It's never that.
It always is.
I mean, it's like, was twice.
Because
there was one time, and that the one time where she did get mad at you.
Yeah.
So like you didn't make dinner one night that you had planned.
Yeah.
So like, I guess that upset her.
Yeah.
But I had asked you like 4 days ahead of time to hang out on a Saturday
Yeah.
to get margaritas, hang out with the
Right,
boys.
but that day I kind of just like planned everything on that day, and I just totally forgot.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, but I almost positive that my plans were like before all of them, but it's because you just thought of it as, oh, I'm all right to like just ditch out on these plans because they won't get as mad at me as my girlfriend.
Well, she was already, that day got fucked up because I planned too many things around in that same week, so I just kept canceling on everybody. So then I half stepped. So then you've been mad at me ever since, basically because I canceled on margaritas. So so we planned on hanging out yesterday, and we hung out the whole day.
Okay. In reality, I woke up early.
Yeah.
Because I heard you out here.
Yeah.
I thought that you were upset.
Upset?
Yeah, I thought that you were like not in a good mood.
Oh, why?
Because of, I mean, you can share it if you want.
Oh, yesterday?
Yes.
Oh, because my grandpa died?
Yes.
Oh,
so
no.
I heard you in the morning, and I was like, oh, this guy like maybe wants some camaraderie.
Yeah.
I saw that you were playing zombies, so I was like, hey, do you want like me to play?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, sure. So I did that.
Yeah, we played zombies, right?
And then you made breakfast.
Yeah.
And then I had gotten, while we were playing zombies, I had got texted by my brother
Yeah.
to go to my niece's
Right.
birthday.
So we did that.
Day of. Yeah. And like originally we had planned this, a week ago.
What, to hang out with all of our friends?
It was
Half our friends have COVID.
Yeah.
Half our friends are hunting. And the other ones that aren't doing that, it was his birthday, so he couldn't come either because he had plans.
Yes.
So everybody fell through
Yeah.
for your day, and you just didn't get to do anything that you wanted to do.
And it in turn just turned into you getting a free day to play video games.
Yeah.
Because you weren't obligated to hang out with your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So it just turned into you were able to play video games. A video game that like I can play for like an hour.
Yeah.
But you can play for 24 hours and be fine with.
We did go to your brother's thing. We were there
Yes.
for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was on you.
Yeah.
And then like you took a little nap ski before we went there. And then after I just played zombies from like 8 to 10, but you went to sleep. I
Yeah.
could have stopped playing if you wanted to do it. I asked you if I could play beforehand.
Yeah,
You did.
I mean, there was just like nothing that was going to go on. So I was just like, it was like, whatever.
So now
Now I've used up my day.
you've used your day.
I've used my day. So
And you got the day out of me.
I did get the day out of you.
So there you go.
Which, it seems so dirty because it really didn't feel, although you kept on referring to it as my day.
It was your day. Yeah.
It was just your day.
It was.
I mean, other than you.
You know what? One of the biggest problems with your day was is your brother and his shitty nieces that you had to like go to their birthdays.
Yeah,
If that wasn't your day could have been a little bit better.
maybe.
Yeah, because then we could have done a little bit more what you wanted to do. But instead, we had to. Which I'm messing around. Obviously, I like those girls.
Yeah. Yeah, it just turned into like us going to that for a little bit, which you didn't want to go to and we're going back out of anyways.
Yeah, so I could play zombies.
Exactly.
But I went.
And you end up going reluctantly.
Yeah.
You didn't like, other than like your one small little interaction, we just like sat there and, you were very unhappy about being there.
Yeah, I wanted to play zombies.
Especially since the pizza wasn't there right as
I
you
was
got
starving.
there.
Yeah.
And it like I said, it just seemed like a very self-serving day for you because
There was
because
Hey, my grandpa just passed away. You don't get to say anything.
because you got to check off my day, which is good for you.
Perfect.
Quote unquote appeased me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And then afterwards got to play zombies.
Yeah.
So you just, like I said, because your day was freed up, because any other day like I said, if you have a free day, it's your girlfriend's day.
Sure.
But because this technically wasn't a free day and I'm a lot more lax, you were just able to play fucking.
I don't get a lot of free days to myself, so I'll take it.
Literally, now you admitted it. It was a free day to yourself.
No, it wasn't. I got 2 hours to myself.
No.
Yeah, 8:30 to 10:30.
Before that,
What?
after your girlfriend left, was all you.
Huh? You were napping. As soon as you were up. But I was a high alert.
Yeah.
If you wake up and you go, this is the thing we have to do, now I have to appease you.
Yeah.
So that's
woke-
me still on call.
No, because you also woke me up from my nap, staring at me,
Yeah.
going,
I can't go.
I'm not going.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I could get a free day out of you.
Yes.
And I couldn't.
You did technically.
No, I got
You
2
still-
hours.
You still were able to play a lot. You played
I played the most zombies.
Stop saying 2 hours.
8:30 to 10:30.
7 a.m. till like 10:30.
We played with each other.
Yes.
Right.
You ate.
Yeah.
From 11 till 3:30.
I ate 11. I ate for 4 hours.
No, you played zombies because you got up after your girlfriend left. You cleaned dishes.
Yeah, it sounds like a good day for you.
Yes, my day just turned into you playing zombies.
Well, what is a day that you want to do? What's a day? Name a perfect day for you that you get to enjoy?
Hang out with the boys.
Yeah, which we couldn't.
Yeah. Yes, it's unfortunate.
We invited a lot of them, and they all said no.
Yeah.
Some of them said yeah, and then didn't come.
Yeah.
So there you go. So you can't even put this all on me.
I know.
You can't even put any.
It's not on you.
None of it is. And if you do say it's on me, my grandpa just died. So you better watch your fucking mouth.
And that's why I bought you the Dutch oven. So get over it.
You didn't buy the Dutch oven. It's $400.
I could.
I know you could.
But I'm not going to.
I know.
You're never going to use it.
I will use it fucking this week.
No, you're not going to be in this house this week.
I can make potato. I know. I'm not going to be living here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, I wouldn't say, I mean, it's not your fault.
No, not at all.
The resulting issue of it.
What?
After the fact, it could have been done better.
What?
By both of us.
What?
I mean, I could have made like plans for us to, hang out and do stuff.
Sure.
But
you knew it was your day and you planned nothing.
It did turn into a very, very...
You knew it was your day and you planned nothing.
No, I did. Because I texted people ahead of time.
Yeah. And they were all donezo.
Yeah.
All right, you want to plan another day for you? I could maybe a couple of weeks down the line.
It's got to be a couple months.
You okay? Yeah, I mean, right now Shadowlands is starting.
I literally just made a tweet because I know that, you know what the issue is? I asked all those people to hang out, right? Which this is the annoying part. I mean, I'm not like you where I have like plans for like ever. Yeah. But this is like, this weekend was perfect because it was the weekend before Shadowlands, the weekend before like holidays, all that shit. So like, this was the weekend to hang out. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll get all that out. People are going to hang out with me. And then I don't have, when I tell them no in the upcoming months, it's fine. But because I invited them this weekend and they were busy or couldn't do something.
Well, it is deer hunting weekend in Wisconsin.
I get it. I get it.
So nobody's going to miss that.
Yeah, but
it is also our friend's birthday and he was hanging out with his girlfriend.
Shadowlands.
Also, some of our friends had COVID.
Shadowlands.
Also, zombies just came out and Cold War.
Shadowlands.
I'm just telling you the reason why
I get it.
Nobody did it.
But this is the issue that arises now.
Well,
is because I threw it in their mind, hey, I want to hang out, right? Yeah. And then they think, oh, James just wants to hang out anytime.
Yeah. I'll understand.
No, you get it. I get that you
I understand.
And you're my backup. Because I know that when people ask us to hang out, they'll sometimes text you and be like, hey, do you and James want to do this?
Sure.
That's the thing that happens. And you'll say, yeah, I'll go. James probably won't come, though.
But sometimes I'll text people, like our friend Michael. I'll say, James probably won't go, but you can guilt trip him.
Yes.
And then that'll sometimes get you.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. But this next couple of months is not. But
there's no days you in there that you can go.
I mean, maybe a couple of days.
You can sneak in some days.
Maybe.
You just have to put a little
hard, maybe. But like I said, the issue is because I invited them this weekend and they like won't understand.
I hear the point you're trying to
get. They're
get.
going to start inviting me these next couple of weeks. We're like next Saturday. I guarantee. I mean, this upcoming Saturday, I guarantee that I'm going to get invited by like 3 people because we invited so many people this last weekend. Yeah. They're going to be like, oh, I couldn't hang out with James last weekend. I want to hang out with him this weekend. I'm going to have to tell them, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to send a picture of me ejaculating and then afterwards throw it up a middle finger and say no, because that's what I have to do.
Next time you get a day, like yesterday, think about how you want the day spent, and we can do it exactly to the T. Because yesterday is the day spent. Seems like you were upset about it.
Next time I want you to wake me up with breakfast.
No, that's too much.
What?
Wake you up with breakfast?
Yeah.
No.
And then also potatoes for dinner.
No.
What? Dude?
I'm not.
You said to the tea.
I'm not cooking for you.
I am drawing the tea for you.
I made you potatoes and steak the other day.
That was nice of you. I appreciate that. But
I made it.
But who also benefited more from that although I got this.
That was supposed to be your last good meal before you go on your
just
diet.
have been eating pizza.
I mean, don't say we. I was not going to be my great meal.
And we're going to eat pizza today.
Today?
Yeah, probably.
Why?
I don't know. I might order pizza after this.
I don't think I'm going to order pizza.
But I will be.
Why do you have to have pizza every day? You have Grubhub, you have DoorDash, you have
all
Uber
that shit
Eats.
sucks. Like, we got Sass's the other day.
Sass's was pretty good.
Garbage.
I liked it.
Hot shit.
I liked my sandwich. You got a pulled pork, right?
Yeah, it was pretty decent, but it was like so bad.
Oh man, you should have got the buttermilk fried chicken.
I got the fucking
That was
like
good.
the platter, which because it was cold,
Yeah.
it just like wasn't as good.
Mm-hmm.
Like the platter, especially. That's something that will diminish. The pulled pork, I just heated up a little bit. And
Yeah.
like,
What are we at time?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Wow.
And
Pretty good.
I just heated it up and it was fine. But yeah, no, it just turns into me eating pizza. But although you made me the steak and potatoes for me because I asked for it,
Yeah.
you technically benefited from it
What's
more.
the benefit? That I also get to eat steak and potatoes the way
You also get to eat steak and potatoes.
Yeah.
And also, what have I been doing since? Talking your cooking up.
Oh, I guess I'll take
Which
that.
is really good for you.
Yeah, we can just
Because as a person who loves compliments, that like in the sense of like you don't like, I don't know, you're weird. Because if you get a compliment like, oh, you're funny, that's like whatever to you.
Sure.
But like if somebody compliments like your cooking,
Sure.
or like, I don't know, something like, man, you keep your room really clean, that would make you really happy.
No, it isn't that it makes me happy. I can't say like I get a compliment and it makes me happy. It's more of like I'm glad that they have this opinion of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's reassurance because
Sure.
that's what opinion you have of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm getting at is you're very self-centered.
Yeah.
In like the least like harmful way, you're
So
self-centered.
you sent the text to our friend Tyler Pfeffer, who also thinks that he's a great cook.
Yes.
You said it's the greatest home cooked meal I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said something like, yeah, David, I saw your steaks on Snapchat. They look great or whatever, right? And I wrote, thanks. I feel like I cheated because I just used butter, right?
I'm trying to be modest. Yeah. In
Right.
one message.
When my girlfriend heard it, she thought that was hilarious.
She lit up.
She was like, wow, very humble of you.
Yes.
Because that's not a standard.
Then I read off your next text message.
Which was,
hey James, tell him about my meal, which you knew my opinion on.
Yeah.
I had given you this compliment already.
Yeah.
But you wanted me to reiterate it.
right.
You wanted to be humble,
Yeah.
but at the same time wanted him to know this bomb ass meal.
Yeah.
You wanted to be humble about it, but you were like also it was like
I didn't want to be humble. Let me make that clear. I wanted it to come off as I was being humble.
yes, exactly. It's like,
But I don't.
It's like if you're a person with a big dick and you know that you have a big dick and you drop your pants. And
Oh no! Did I get pantsed?
oh no, I got pants. What? This sucks. I'm embarrassed. And then somebody goes, wow, you have a nice dick. You go, oh, I already had that thought of my dick.
I'm glad you're aware.
Thank you that you're now aware.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm happy that you're now aware. Yes. It's very obnoxious.
What?
I hate it.
What?
Because if people don't know you like I do, or your girlfriend do,
Sure.
they think that you're this humble. But me, I know that you're a cocksucking douchebag.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
Sure. I mean,
that makes bomb steaks and potatoes.
What's been nice lately, well, what's unfortunate is my grandpa died. I was very broken up about it. But every time that people say, like, is there anything I can do? I go, yes, you can. I have plenty of things that I'd like for you guys to buy. And I've been sending people text messages of, like, a Dutch oven that costs $400, the all-clad
or
saucepan, $200.
If we rewind a bit as well, you have this issue in your family where things aren't shared, like, often. Like when you'll be on the phone with your dad and like there'll be some like big news or catastrophic news.
Oh, about a family member?
Yeah. And or just in general, like you just
Yeah.
won't find out a lot of things like immediately, to the point where like, you know, if somebody else hangs out with your parents before you do,
They'll find out before me,
and
and then sometimes they tell me.
Yes.
And that's how I'll be finding out the information.
So-
and then I'll go, Dad, why didn't you tell me this? And he goes, oh, I didn't. Or like he'll go,
I guess it never came up.
or I guess I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, cool.
So you you got a text message from your family friend the other day.
Right. This is a family friend who made me aware that my grandpa had dementia.
Yes.
So this is the guy who just died. So she was the reason why I found out. She was like, hey, is everything good with your grandpa? And I was like, yeah, why? Yeah. And she was like, maybe you should ask your dad or something. Because she was like, no idea.
Yes.
So she had found out that my grandpa died this time. And she texted me like a nice little, sorry for your loss kind of thing.
Yes.
And then I replied, this is news to me. I was not aware. I have to call my dad.
Which you've had some bangers of jokes
about what, my grandfather dying.
Not so much that, but
it's not really that funny.
The like sympathy that you're asking people and sending them Amazon wish lists.
Whenever somebody says, if you need anything, just let me know.
Because they're so fake. They don't
fake.
actually mean
I
that
literally
shit.
always say, yes, I do need things here. And then they don't fucking send shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's a fake. If you need anything, let me know. Yeah, you know motherfucker.
You know what they're asking? Oh, vent to me.
Yeah.
And I'll say like, okay, yeah.
I don't need the vent.
Who cares?
I need financial gain.
Yes. I am behind financially. I need help here.
And this is what the cringiest part is about from them, is that I'll say, like, I need this Dutch oven. And they'll go, oh, I can't get you the $400 one, but I can get you this, like, $50 one. And I go, thank you. I'll throw that trash away so I can get the thing I want. Yes. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, or you'll say something like along the lines, yeah, I'll use that for now until I get the $400 one.
Yes.
And then they're like, well, then I'm not going to get you the $50 one at all. But then it's like, why are you fucking offering? If you can't cough up the shit, don't expect me to use it forever.
Because it's garbage and I don't need it.
It's garbage.
It's just going to be thrown away. Shit. Oh, I'm going to donate it to the trash.
Yes.
I won't
even bring this to a homeless shelter.
Because they're going to be like, what the fuck? Throw this away.
Oh, this single mother of 4 needs something to cook shit in? No, it's going in the trash. It's not $280.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you later. Maybe your grandfather will pass and somebody will buy you a $400 Dutch oven.
Yeah, thank God, because none of my fucking friends will.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Do you want a toaster for $25? Sure, temporarily till we get the $130 toaster. Yes. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. And like, how do they expect me to fucking grieve over this man? He is one of my favorite relatives. I had a deep connection with this man. It would help a little bit with a Dutch oven.
Yeah. I mean, you know what clears the mind? Good cooking, good food.
Yes, a Dutch oven.
How do you do that without a Dutch oven for life?
I don't know. You know who didn't last me for life? My grandfather.
Exactly.
Do you know what will? That Dutch oven. Exactly.
You get it now. It'll last far longer than your grandfather.
The funeral's Wednesday though, so it's pretty. It's gonna be tough. Yeah. I haven't seen these family members for all year because of COVID. Yeah. Like the minimal funeral. Sad.
Yeah.
My girlfriend never seen me cry before, so.
No.
No.
Did you cry in front of her when you found out?
Yeah, a little bit. Mm-hmm.
I've seen you cry.
Yeah, a handful of times.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite things. Was I'd be very supportive. I'd say I was a pretty supportive friend when you would cry.
Sure.
But because you cried in front of me.
Sure.
2 months down the line, after we've kind of brushed over it, it's better now. You're good.
Yeah.
It was ammunition. It's ammo.
Oh yeah, to use it to make fun.
Loaded. Yeah.
Is this a weird episode to title like "Bye Bye Grandpa"?
See you later.
Is that? Do you think family members would be upset? I mean, they're all really grieving. I am as well. But
you should somehow figure out finally how to do like, where you can put a picture, whatever picture we want for the thumbnail. Learn how to do that.
Oh, just put it out with Grandpa Ed.
Yeah, but we'll wait till Wednesday to upload it, so that way you can get a picture with him.
Oh, like wow. He's getting cremated, so it doesn't really work. That's a really strange thing to do.
Or get a little bit of dust and
wow.
And put bye-bye,
Grandpa. Your brother was like, I know you're making jokes to get over your grandfather, so I don't know. It makes me feel bad to laugh.
I almost cried of laughter last night.
When?
I forgot what she said, but it was something, and I actually we did it. You know, although
Yeah, your day made you laugh a little bit.
we had one of them was a banger of a joke by me.
Yeah.
That one made you almost cry.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck around and help me kill my friend's dad. Yeah, I don't think we can go that specific into that one, but
No.
it made me laugh really hard.
Locked and loaded.
Where are we at in time?
50 minutes?
50 minutes flat?
Yeah.
That can't be true. I feel like it's deeper in.
50 minutes and 27 seconds.
Okay, perfect. That's what I thought.
Now all we need is 9
The
minutes
last
and
10 minutes, let's dedicate to Call of Duty Zombies.
God damn it. I fucking hate this shit.
Hey, the front was loaded with your fucking Shadowlands, so give it to me for Cold War.
Shadowlands lasted like 3 minutes.
We lasted a long time about it. We talked about the spreadsheets. We talked about the beta, how you got banned. We talked a lot of it.
3 minutes.
Okay, well, give me 2.
Okay.
Okay, Call of Duty Zombies is back. It is better than ever. I haven't played since Black Ops 2 Transit, which I've been saying was a part of the downfall of zombies, but I think it's a little bit beforehand within Black Ops with the map Moon. I think that was the start.
I don't even know of that one.
It is. It was the last DLC map of zombies, and I really think that's they started adding a little bit too many interactions with things. The map started getting too
In the original Zombies.
huge. Which one, on World at War?
Which was that the first one ever?
At World at War, we had 4 zombie maps. We had Nocturne and Toten. There's no perks. Then you had Deer Rise was the third one where they started adding Pack-a-Punch. And then, I can't remember the name right before, but that's when they started adding perks. And then they had... Or maybe
The very original map.
Yeah, Nocturne and Toten. The house?
Yes.
Yeah, it's within the Cold War map.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that house or whatever.
There's no perks.
Was there Easter eggs or anything?
Nothing. Because you know what? Zombie started off as like a... it wasn't even like supposed to be a game mode. It was supposed to... it was essentially a way to test out...
Target practice and like work on guns?
No, it was...
Or like...
It was a way to show... I can't think of the fucking name. It's a showcase for Call of Duty. And then they just loved the zombie mode, and then they just kept adding to it.
I mean, when it first came out, it was a cool feature.
At World of War.
Yes.
Like, Horde mode started coming out, and like, what was... Gears of War is that Horde mode? Mm-hmm. And then Firefight...
I never played Gears of War.
At Halo. I mean...
Gears of War.
So, like, no Horde kind of thing. Zombies was, like, the one.
Mm-hmm. And, like, what if... the issue is, right, since World at War, now that I think about it, I've only played...
Did you play Kino?
I don't...
Black Ops, which was the theater?
A little bit.
Yeah.
After the very first map, I didn't play, I'd say, probably more than 5 to 10 games of any zombies.
So, peak zombies was Call of Duty Black Ops.
Okay, maybe. But my biggest thing, the reason why I was pushed away from it so far, I've told you the story before, is I used to play, I was the younger brother.
Yeah.
So I'd play with my brother's older friends. And when I'd play with them, they do things like, you know, I'd have to buy everything. And I wouldn't be able to shoot any zombies for the first like 5 rounds.
Yeah, that's
so
funny.
like I wouldn't be able to get guns. I'd just be like always behind.
Yeah.
So like it was just not fun for me. So like that just like put a bad taste of zombies in my mouth. And then like I don't know. Zombies are all right, but I can only stomach so much of it. It's just like
it's my shit.
I know, and you've always liked it, and you've always played
Forever.
a lot of it.
Yeah.
Which is annoying that like this game, like you're like always trying to like you get this like ego in it where like you talk down to me, and it's like, okay, buddy, you've played every single zombies a lot.
Yeah.
With like your squad.
Yeah, I was talking shit to you
Yes.
every time we were playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was very just like it's not fun to play.
Every time we play video games, it starts off fun and you end up hating it and never wanted to play with me again.
I like Warzone. I can consistently play Warzone all day with you.
Me?
Yeah.
I disagree. I disagree. That's not true.
I mean, like
If we're playing with a third person and then I make fun of you,
If I don't have anything else going on, I think that I can. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting once Cold War guns get into Warzone. I really wonder how that's going to change.
The Cold War guns are just going to be shittier.
I don't know.
They better be. Because how is a Cold War gun going to be better than a fucking modern warfare? Like, any gun today, a pistol beats an AK. Like, AK-47s just used to, like, jam up. Like,
No, AK-47 is a great design.
Oh, yeah, that's...
AK-47
it's
is like...
one of the...
It's a... I can't remember what it is.
That was one that you could bury in dirt.
If Nick Copeland has listened all the way to the end, please tell me, because I literally just talked to him about what guns were like. The AK-47 is a immaculate like gun in terms of like loading.
Yeah, I actually
that's an incredible one.
I saw something where like you could bury that gun for
in like mud and it just fucking still fires.
And then you could pick it up like 2 weeks later.
It might be the M16 or the M4. That
one of them
is
like, actually bad.
It's like trash.
Yes,
in terms of like.
But like still, in
the
general,
AK-47 was incredible.
You're telling me like a gun that's designed from modern warfare, like for today, is ever going to be worse than a gun from like the 70s?
There might be like I don't know guns like that, but there might be actually guns that like that's around the time where designing was like starting to be like solid, so it's possible. But right, obviously modern design is probably gonna be better.
Also, like a thing that people are having issues with is like snipers in
Cold War.
The like average aim down sight is like 0.1 second slower than the slowest sniper in Modern Warfare.
Is that real?
Yes.
It's slower to aim down, and because a problem with Modern Warfare is people hated the aim down sights. Besides, not marksman rifles, sniper rifles. They were very slow.
Yes.
Huh. I don't know.
So they're even worse now.
We are trying to get away from my point of zombies, which I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
So after you go through all of the Black Ops DLCs from the original Kino and 5 to Ascension to Shinonuma, Call of the Dead, Moon was like the final one.
What's the one with the train?
Transit, which is Black Ops 2.
Suck cock.
So Moon is where it started to suck cock, and Transit was a little bit fucking... It was trash, right?
It just like was
and
too much.
From Transit on, I never played. Like, it was just...
You played Last Zombies.
No, I did not.
I saw you play it.
Which one?
You used... Every Zombies you would try out and play
on
with
Black
the
Ops
squad.
2 or Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4?
When was the last time that they had fucking Zombies?
I don't know. I haven't played Zombies until Black Ops 2 in high school.
I've gone over by your house when you were living with Jackson, and you guys were playing Zombies.
Oh, right. But that was like Black Ops. That was like Kino. That was like the original one. Or, well, in Black... That we went back and played old Zombies.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't like the new ones. So I never played the new ones. This is like a return to form with Cold War. Is it perfect? No, I have some problems with it, but I really, really like it.
I like it.
It's back to being simplistic. It's very understandable. The map is like a nice condensed area. But by condensed, I mean like it's not fucking huge like Transit.
It's also very easy, except for
very
the underground.
It's very spacious.
Other than the underground part, it's very easy to understand as well and navigate.
Yes.
I mean, there's some. I mean, and that's only like 2 rooms. Like, I'll get confused with like the med bay and the nuke room.
Sure.
And how to get there, and that's it.
If you played a couple more times, and you're good.
Yeah, probably.
Some quality of life updates. Pack-a-punching. You don't have like a 30-second animation that takes your gun away. It's instant, so you don't like. I mean, there's like a point, like there's a millisecond delay, but like it's nothing even close.
I'm seeing people get like to 200.
And zombies don't 2-shot kill you without jug anymore, which is like crazy. The idea before in Kino, if you didn't have Juggernaut, 2 swipes and you were dead. And then if you had Jug, it was like 5 swipes. Now you have like Jug increases your health. You have armor plates, which is crazy. You literally see your health bar, so you can like fuck around with it. You have stims that can like fully heal you. Quick revive increases your you can revive fast, like yourself, like your regeneration comes back faster. So like the abilities to stay alive in it are way more robust. You can buy yourself revive, which is crazy. This is never allowed before. And
I like the amount of upgrades in the game too.
The fact that you can upgrade your guns constantly. You have like actual things you can, because there's a certain point that you just have too many points, like they didn't have anything to do with. Now I feel like you actually have stuff to do with the points. You have like quantifiable goals you want to get. And the Easter eggs are not so extreme that you can't do them. Like every Easter egg are very like achievable.
Yes.
It's like a nice, well-rounded zombies.
It also, you pointed this out. You haven't even gotten the ray gun yet.
I haven't even got the ray gun yet.
Which means you've never even fully maxed out yet. Because technically ray gun...
All the guns are usable too. It's crazy.
Yeah. All the guns are pretty solid. Like shotguns are like really good. Was there bosses in any other zombies?
Yeah, like there was dogs.
But
You've
like,
never experienced the dogs before?
No, the dogs, yeah.
Dogs were... Yeah, dogs.
I don't like the dogs now because they explode.
They have always exploded.
Not like left the gas.
Oh, no, there was crawlers that like little... So it's like dogs are combined with the crawlers from before. Yeah, there was always bosses, not to this kind of level of boss. There's like radioactive huge guys that you have to deal with every now and then. Yeah. This is different from how it used to be. Some of the bosses were it was like before, if you got a boss round, it would just be a round dedicated to that specifically, where you just like there's no more. Now these huge zombies will attack you on top of the normal round of zombies. With range attacks. And it's like a real threat. And what's great about the health bars is you like literally understand when they're going to die. Before there's no health bars, so you kind of just had to keep shooting and be like, are they fucking dead yet? Like, I don't understand. It's just so many quality of life things that I never thought like they would even do or even consider that they did. And it makes zombies like fun again and interesting and real enjoyable.
I do like...
I'm excited for the rest of it.
So other than the Easter eggs for like the Wonder Gun,
yeah,
which is like, I mean, it's fine because it's not a whole lot.
Yeah,
but because you got to do like a bunch of extra shit to upgrade that gun.
Yeah,
I do like how many upgrades there are, and it's just simplistic.
Yeah,
and like so, say you get the Wonder Gun, you upgrade it. And then you have like, say your shotgun is a backup or whatever, RPD is a backup, some light machine gun, something, right? That gun is not as good as the ray gun. So still you have to like mystery box to get like a ray gun and then also go through that entire, because you can't get to like that round without having that gun upgraded.
What, the ray gun or the
like RPD and shit?
Yeah.
So like you'll have to have that upgraded. And then at some point you're like, okay, now I'm going to have to get the ray gun, and you'll have to end up doing everything all over again.
One thing that I do not like that Old Zombies has compared to this, or at least I'm talking about Black Ops. I don't know about all the other ones because that's how far I played. In this one, you can pack a punch your gun up to 3 times. One thing that is not, it's just like it's a personal thing. Every time you pack a punch the gun, generally it's the same. It's an increased damage and the color of your gun changes. And it's all the way up to the top. Back in the day, every single gun that you upgraded, it generally had a different interaction. So if you upgraded the starting pistol, it shot out grenade launchers. Or if you upgraded the ballistic knife, you could shoot a knife across the map and then revive a teammate like that. If you upgraded the crossbow bolts became sort of like monkeys, and it like rounded up the zombies all in one area. None of, like, as far as I know, pack-a-punching guns doesn't really have these cool little interactions anymore.
It just makes things strong.
It just makes them stronger, which is like a generic thing.
Have you pack-a-punch the knife yet?
The knife just increases damage.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure everything just... I could be wrong, but as of right now, it just seems very generic, and that's fine. Like, it's not the end of the world, but that's something that the old zombies had that I do miss.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like this one a lot. I don't have to compare it to anything, which is good.
Yeah.
I think.
It's fun.
Except for the original zombies, which, like you said, there's just quality of life things. And like I said, I've played like a handful of every other one. Like the transit one, I played it like 2 times, and I was like,
trash.
I would legitimately rather play fucking Roblox than this. Like,
and Roblox didn't even exist anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'd rather play fucking, what's that fucking, not Settler, fucking the Gold Rush game or whatever.
Spelunky?
No, where I can't even think of it now.
This is obviously sad. The multiplayer sucks.
Yeah, the multiplayer is very bad.
It's bad.
And
that's fine though. It's not the end of the world. You can just play Modern Warfare. And when Cold War stuff adds to Warzone, it's going to be interesting to see how that shit changes. Activision is so fucking trash. I don't understand why they push this game out so quickly.
Yeah,
They could have just waited a year, had Warzone and Modern Warfare just keep going strong, and just made Cold War better. Just give it
because
another
people
year.
still loved Warzone.
I still do like it. I'll still play it, and I'd rather play. I don't really like multiplayer. As of late, I just like Warzone and zombies.
Yes,
But like between Modern Warfare multiplayer and Cold War, I mean, it's fucking not even close. Modern Warfare is so much better.
yeah,
And a comparison that my friend made is that it's sort of like when Modern Warfare 2 switched to Black Ops. A lot of people initially loved zombies but hated the multiplayers. Like people just thought Modern Warfare was so much better. I love Black Ops way more than Modern Warfare. Head over heels, I like the multiplayer better. I like zombies better. I like everything about it better. I don't think it's the same. Like I don't think the comparison works because the game just feels fucking bad.
well, the issue
Cold
is
War just isn't fun.
so there's a few things. One, the gun diversity is just like not there.
The
Like,
leveling system is bad.
the leveling system's very bad. So like you get stuck playing like one gun to like level it up. Like the MP5 was the best gun head over heels of every gun. So that's the only thing that I have past level 3.
Yeah.
Which like even then I didn't have that much shit on. Like I don't even think I have like it's like level 14 and I don't even think that I have like a silencer on it.
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
still don't have a silencer and I've been using it for zombies.
yeah, so it's just like I don't know. The leveling system's very bad. The maps are just dog shit. Like
Yeah.
all the maps are
I don't
just
like
shit.
I don't like any of the maps.
Not a
There's the
single one's
airplane map. I don't know what it's called yet. I like that one.
That one's decent. With the Air Force One in the middle.
Yeah, I liked that one, but Miami sucks. Dunes is like whack. And those are the only maps I played it. I
There's
haven't played
another
enough.
one where there's like I don't even know how to explain it. There's one more that's like not bad. But
All right, should we pop out of here? I
Yep,
think
we
that's
outta
enough
here.
time.
Peace out. Peace out. A-Town down.
All right, see ya.